Okay, let's get started. Welcome to our Tuesday, October. I'm sorry, I'm just having a really off morning. Sorry. Welcome to our Tuesday, October 15th Create My Banners webinar. Today we are going to be discussing using banners to promote your social media accounts. If at any point you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask questions in the box for GoToWebinar. Okay, and let's get started. Step 1. Creating a plan for your social media accounts. For success, you're going to want to plan ahead for what you want to promote on your social media feeds. Set a schedule and break out the points that you want to be associated with your brand, and then stick to that schedule. Keep your profiles consistent with your brand. So your profile picture, your cover art, everything on there will be associated with your brand. So you're going to want to keep it consistent and maintain the feel that you want to communicate. Step 2. Use incentives to bring in new fans and increase traffic. Giving users incentives to like or follow your profiles, such as Facebook or Twitter, can include getting first information on new features, contests such as if you like, you can be entered to win in a certain prize, which can be related to your product, or can just simply be a piece of technology or a trip or something. Access to special offers, so giving them coupon codes for discounts or special opportunities that wouldn't otherwise be available unless they're on your social media. And one-to-one discussions, promoting the ability to talk to each other and just to talk to you and have an actual relationship with you and you with your customers. Promote your incentives, not just the profiles. So when you're using banners for your profiles, try and focus more on the incentives and what your social media has to offer. Instead of just promoting Twitter with your user account and name, maybe promote a special contest that they'll have. If they follow you, they will get so and so. So, advertising your social media incentives on your own site, such as on your own website, if you have one, having banners to promote like and follow us on Facebook to be entered in on this contest, and advertise them on other ad networks such as Google or OpenX or any of the other big ad networks that are out there. For a few of them, you can check out our examples page. They're listed at the top. Advertise on partner sites. If you have a friend or a related site that you know of, contact them and exchange advertisements. It's a great way to get your brands out there and a very inexpensive way to communicate with other people. Get the word out. So find other ways. There's creating print advertisements, posters, or even just encouraging another site that does articles to do a blog about your contest if you have one going on, showing what you have available. Keep your advertisements encouraging. So you can use Create My Banners to make your banner advertisements encouraging. Try and focus on your message and use a call to action, such as like now or follow us today, or even join us on Facebook to be included in contests on features. Link your banner to the URL of your social profile. An example of this would be at the bottom of Create My Banners, where you see our social media links. If you click them, it takes you to a social media page. You're going to want a similar link as those for your social media profiles. And step 5, target the advertisements to your audience. Banners should be targeted at the type targeted at the type of customers you wish to increase. So, who is your product and service aimed at? What do they like? And how would your social media page interest them? So, say you want to advertise to a worldwide audience of travelers, people who might go to a certain destination. Maybe you'll want to advertise for travel options or win a trip if you like us on Facebook. Try and target them directly and give it the look and feel that still matches your brand, but will also target the audience that you're looking for. Connect to your audience. Don't forget to encourage discussions on your profiles. There's nothing weirder than going to a social profile and all the messages are actually by those people, just saying things like join us today, continue on. You want to encourage some back and forth talk with your users. It's an open forum. Use it to communicate and get in touch with them. Respond to posts from your followers. If they post on your feed asking you a question or even a criticism, respond politely and try and help them as best you can. This is your chance to communicate one-on-one with your customers in a very public fashion. Provide the best experience you can. Um, so, um, Sorry, one second. Okay, sorry, I'm just reading one of the questions. I'm going to try and slow it down. Um, so, Try and provide a good experience. Uh, One example of this from a book I typically like by Scott Stratton. Um, an example of providing a great experience would be a coffee shop's Twitter follower tweeted that they are running behind schedule and did not have the time to stop and get coffee. That coffee shop owner offer, sent him a tweet reply asking where he would be going by and actually met him there with a coffee. That's providing a great experience and showing your customers that you really care. So this video will be available on our webinars page by the end of the day. So if you would like to go through it and watch it again, that's perfectly fine. Or if you have any questions, feel free to ask now. These questions can be regarding marketing for social media, what you'd like to see in other webinars, and or even Create My Banners itself. So let's switch to the actual Create My Banners social media so that way I can show you some great examples. So for example, as you can see, our social media person has been posting on here just trying to get some conversation and get to know you guys. Um, we like to respond to our users who post. Even we love to see when you guys post example banners that you've made. Try and show what we have available. If you're looking for your URLs, such as for Facebook or Twitter, when you go to the page itself, just click in the link at the top and you can use that one. Okay, and let's just create an example banner. Hold on. Sorry, I was just logged in as admin. Okay, when you create banners, uh, what you're actually doing is you're just creating the image. You would still need to use them on a advertising network. What we do is after you've paid for them, you will get a link that you can use if you just want to put them on a site. They do not automatically serve because we don't actually do advertising with them. So it's just meant for actually generating the banners and using it as a hosting if you like to. Sorry, I'm trying to find an example of a paid one. Okay, I don't seem to have any on this account. Okay, let's just Let's just create a banner, and I'll address that a little bit more in a moment. Okay, so let's create a leaderboard banner. So as you can see, that's the large top ones. You're going to pick a layout that you feel works best. So for example, let's just do popcorn. So an example of this one could be for, say, a movie theater. Let's leave the image of popcorn. I'm just trying to keep this a little bit simple today. Let's say like us on Facebook and receive a free large popcorn. Okay, let's just make that a little bit smaller so it'll fit. So as you can see, if you were to publish this, people would be able to, if you put it on your own site, people might click it, go to your Facebook, like you, and then you can reply and give them a code with a free popcorn. So there's an example of how you would use this. I'm getting questions about what do I mean about the serving banners? Well, there's a question about if they automatically start serving when you create them and where to put the URL. So what this does is it actually just is for creating the images. There are other sites such as, let's see, I can show you if I go to examples. At the top here, you can see you can put them into DoubleClick, Google AdWords, OpenX, Right Media, or Banners Broker. You would have to create a campaign and create an advertisement, and then you could use that. Or if you go to, sorry, one second. There's a good example of it here. If after you've used the image, you can simply drop it into your site and it will put and link to the image. Once you pay for them, there will be the code underneath it as well. And you can use that to link to your profile. Does anyone else have any questions? Okay. As I mentioned earlier, this will be available on the Create My Banners website under webinars. And we hope to see you soon. Thanks, guys.